Work It was a pretty enjoyable film. This was released in 2020. This is directed by Laura Terruso, written by Alison Peck, and we have a cast including Sabrina Carpenter, Liza Koshy, Keiynan Lonsdale, and various others. And Carpenter plays a character called Quinn, and Quinn wants to get into her father's university. But it seems like she doesn't have a chance. And then she lies and says that she's a dancer, she's on a dance team. It's not true, and somebody from the university wants to see her at an upcoming dance competition, and she has to prepare for that and put together some dancers. And well, will she be able to do it? Will she get into university? I will say it's not completely predictive. I think there are a lot of aspects to the narrative that, yeah, I could see coming, but there were certainly parts that I didn't predict, and I thought that worked really well. I think it's a really fun concept. At times it's a very lively, energetic film. There are times when it's a little bit more emotional, and I think they had a really nice balance there. And in general, I thought the story worked really well. I was relatively emotionally invested in it. Not completely, but I wanted the best for her. I was keen to find out what would happen. There are some great messages in here about working hard, following your heart, peer support, teamwork. There are a lot of strong takeaways from this, so I thought that was very well done as well. I cannot comment on the dancing in the slightest because I don't dance, I can't dance. But from my perspective, everything worked out really well, and it was a really enjoyable story. I think it's one that will have quite wide appeal. I'm generally not bothered about films about dancing, but I still enjoyed it. If you really like dance-based films, then chances are you're going to have a lot of fun with this one. And I have absolutely no complaints. The characters are well written, the performances are really good, the pacing of the narrative, the execution of the story in general, all really satisfying. And I had a lot of fun with it. And as I said, there are some really good takeaways from this as well. So no complaints from me. While I'm sure there is room for improvement, there was nothing that stood out to me as being worthy of note. And with that being said, I'd say that it's an enjoyable film. And if it sounds like it's going to be for you, then I'd say Work It might be one that's worth watching. I would say it's more of a, needless to say, given the age of the audience, of the characters rather, I think it's more for a teenage audience, but me being 33 years old, I still enjoyed it. So yes, slightly more of a teen film, but I think it can have quite wide appeal whether you're an older viewer, you don't really care about dancing, it still has a lot to offer, and ultimately, if it sounds like it's for you, then I'm very happy to recommend Work It.